Imagine this: you're standing at the edge of the financial revolution that as groundbreaking as the internet was in the 1990s. Back then, most people don't understand what the internet was or what it could become. Fast forward a few decades, and the internet is now woven into the fabric of our daily lives. Bitcoin is on the same trajectory, and whether you realize it or not, you're living through a historic moment. Now, before we dive deeper, let's address what's happening with Bitcoin right now. As of today, Bitcoin is retracing a little bit. We're sitting around $97,000 per coin, down from its top of $104,000 last night. Let me tell you, this is completely normal and actually it's healthy for Bitcoin. What's happening here is that some investors, especially those been holding for a long time, are taking profits. It's not surprising. $100,000 is a massive psychological milestone. Numbers like $100,000, $1 million, they carry weight in the market. But here's the key thing. Whenever you see a dip like this, think of it as a blessing. Dips are opportunity. There are moments when you can stack a little bit more Bitcoin at a discount. The long-term picture hasn't changed. It's still one of the best performing assets on the planet. So let's bring it back. Bitcoin isn't just about its price, and it's definitely not too late to invest. It's about adoption. Right now, less than 1% of the world truly understand or own Bitcoin. Think about that. 99% of people haven't even joined this revolution yet. This isn't the end. It's the beginning. Let me break this down for you. Bitcoin is like digital gold. Unlike the dollar in your pocket, which loses value over time due to inflation, Bitcoin is designed to be scarce. There will only ever be 21 million Bitcoins, and that's it. No one can print more. No central bank can decide to make a few extra, and no government can manipulate it. It's a systems that run on math and code, not human interference. Now, I know what you're thinking. This all sounds cool, but how do I even get started? The beauty of Bitcoin is that you don't need to buy a full Bitcoin. You can start with just $5. Those fractions of Bitcoins are called Satoshis, or sats for short. Think of it like collecting coins in a jar. Over time, those little amounts adds up. The best way to approach Bitcoin is to invest consistently. It's called dollar cost averaging, DCA. You buy a small set amount every week or month, no matter the price. This way, you don't have to worry about the ups and downs. Over time, it smooths out the volatility and you steadily grow your position. Now let's hit pause for a second. This isn't financial advice. I'm just sharing what's worked for many people, myself included. Always do your own research before making any financial decisions. Now let's get back to the good stuff. Here's why Bitcoin is more than just money. It's about freedom. In countries like Venezuela, where hyperinflation is wiping out savings, people are turning to Bitcoin to preserve their wealth. In Turkey, in Nigeria, in Argentina, places where traditional currencies are falling, Bitcoin is giving people hope. This isn't just about getting rich. It's about having control over your money, no matter where you are in the world. And here's the exciting part. You're early. You might not feel like it especially with all the headlines and hype. But trust me, you are in the top 1% just by paying attention. This is where the internet was in the early 2000s. It's still growing, evolving, and being adopted by the masses. I know it can be intimidating at first. Wallets, keys, blockchain. It's a lot to take in, but you don't have to learn all at once. Start small, begin with a trusted exchange or app. Buy a little Bitcoin, buy a little Bitcoins, and take your time to learn. It's like riding a bike. You don't have to understand the mechanics of the chain, the gears to start paddling. And for anyone who's still on the fence, let me ask you this. What's the risk of learning something new? You don't have to go all in. You don't have to put all your life saving into Bitcoin. But by taking the times to explore and understanding it, you're giving yourselves the opportunities to be part of something transformational. So here's what I encourage you to do today. Go buy your first $5 worth of Bitcoin. Download a wallet, even a simple one, and start experimenting. Watch how it works. Send a tiny amount to a friend, or just sit back and see how it grows. This is your first steps toward understanding a financial systems that built for everyone, not just for the wealthy, not just for the powerful, but for you. Guys, if you found this helpful or inspiring, hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't done so. Join me on this journey, because the more you learn, the more you realize just how powerful Bitcoins really is. Now hold tight and stack it right. Take care.